Kim Kardashian emotionally confesses that her stubborn children are causing her to experience her worst nightmare. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Kim Kardashian, one of the most famous women in the world, recently opened up about something very personal and emotional. Even though people see her as someone who has everything, money, beauty, fame, and success, she admitted on a new episode of her family's reality show that her life at home is not as perfect as it may seem. In a very emotional and tearful moment, Kim shared that being a single mother to 4 young children is extremely hard for her, and at times, it feels like she is living through her worst nightmare. Kim has 4 children. North, who is 10 years old, Saint, who is 8, Chicago, who is 6, and Sam, who is 5. She had all 4 children with her former husband, Kanye West. While she is trying to raise these kids on her own now, she also has many other responsibilities. She is studying to become a lawyer, managing several successful businesses like her popular clothing brand SKIMS, and filming episodes for her family's reality show. With all of this going on, it may look like Kim has everything under control. But during a phone call with a friend, she broke down in tears as she confessed that things are very tough behind closed doors. During the call, Kim explained how overwhelming her life has become. She shared a moment when she was on a video call for work, and her children were being loud, banging on the door, and screaming. She said she had to lock herself in the bathroom just to get a little peace and quiet. She described the moment as something she never thought she would experience, saying that it felt like her biggest nightmare had come true. While she was talking, her voice cracked with emotion, and it was clear that she was tired, stressed, and unsure of what to do next. Kim admitted that she sometimes feels lost when it comes to discipline. She mentioned that she admires how her sister Khloe raises her own children and wishes she could be more like her. According to Kim, Khloe is better at being firm and saying no, while Kim struggles with this. She wants to set rules, but her children know how to make her feel bad or use their emotions to get what they want. They cry, act sweet, or throw tantrums until Kim gives in. This leaves her feeling frustrated and unsure of how to respond. Even though she started the phone call by saying she just wanted to vent, Kim also seemed like she was hoping for some help or advice. She said she is open to learning new ways to manage her children's behavior because she does not think she can keep going the way she is. She feels like she's reaching her limit and needs a better way to handle everything. She made it clear that being a single mother means she has to do everything alone. There's no one there to back her up when things get too hard, and that adds to the emotional weight she carries every day. Kim also talked about how her kids seem to know exactly how to affect her mood. She said they understand how to push her buttons, and they use that knowledge to get their way. Sometimes they cry, sometimes they act extra needy, and sometimes they simply wear her down with constant demands. She said it's not easy to be strong all the time, especially when your children are pulling you in different directions all at once. She joked that one way she gets their attention and makes them stop is by telling them that she will cut herself into halves or even into 4 pieces just to be with all of them at once. It's a way of showing them how hard she is trying, but also how impossible it feels to do everything by herself. Even though Kim has help like nannies and assistants, the emotional part of motherhood still falls on her shoulders. She said that no one can take her place when it comes to being there for her kids. They want her, not someone else, and that makes it even harder because she feels pulled in every direction. When she has to be at work or focus on her law studies, she feels guilty for not spending time with her children. And when she is with her kids, she feels the stress of not getting other things done. This constant pressure is taking a toll on her. The way Kim opened up on the show was very different from the usual way fans see her. Normally, she is dressed in stylish clothes, going to events, handling business, and looking like she's always in control. But this time, she looked like any other mom who is exhausted, unsure, and just trying her best. Her honesty made her seem more relatable. Many mothers who watched the episode could probably understand exactly how she feels. Even though she is rich and famous, she still has the same problems that a lot of regular moms face every day. Kim also reflected on how her life has changed since her divorce from Kanye. Now that she's on her own, she does not have another parent around to share the load. All the responsibilities fall on her, and that includes everything from taking the kids to school, feeding them, helping them with homework, and making sure they feel loved and cared for. She said it feels like there is no break, no moment to rest or breathe. Everything is constant, and it becomes exhausting very quickly. Another thing Kim talked about was the emotional side of being a mom. She said that her kids are still very young and need a lot of attention, but she also needs time for herself. She wants to be able to think clearly, relax, and have a few minutes without being asked for something. But those quiet moments are very rare. She said she often finds herself pretending to be okay even when she feels completely worn out on the inside. She puts on a brave face for her kids because she doesn't want them to see her struggle, but the truth is, she's struggling a lot. What made the moment so powerful was that Kim allowed herself to be vulnerable. She cried, she admitted she didn't have all the answers, and she asked for help. It's not easy for someone in the public eye to do that, especially when people expect them to always have everything figured out. But by being honest about her challenges, Kim showed that it's okay to admit when you're having a hard time. She showed that even people who seem strong and successful can feel weak and overwhelmed sometimes. She also said she feels bad about not being the kind of parent she wants to be. She wants to be strong, organized, and able to set limits, but often she feels like she's just trying to survive the day. She knows her children need structure and discipline, but in the middle of all the noise and chaos, it's hard to stay firm. She ends up giving in just to stop the crying or calm the situation. Then she feels guilty afterward for not handling things the way she hoped she would. This emotional conversation Kim had with her friend may not have solved all her problems, but it did let her share how she truly feels. Sometimes, just talking about things out loud can make a difference. She said she doesn't want to keep living this way and is ready to learn new ways to handle her kids. Whether it means getting professional advice, talking to other parents, or trying new parenting tools, she's open to doing whatever it takes to make things better. Many people who watched this episode will probably feel a new level of respect for Kim. She's not pretending to be perfect. She's showing that motherhood is hard, especially when you're trying to do it all by yourself. She's working hard to give her children a good life, but she's also human. She gets tired, she gets frustrated, and she sometimes feels like she's failing. But the most important thing is that she keeps trying, and that is something many parents can admire. In the end, Kim Kardashian's story is a reminder that behind every picture-perfect life, there may be real struggles. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.